What's good in the hood, folks? It's Atlanta on Smash, giving you educational information on why Bitcoin is the trade of the decade. Now let's get into it, shall we? Imagine you just hit the lottery and you've earned $20 million of depreciating dollars. Now imagine spending $5 million on a desirable property near the heart of your favorite city.
It ain't a cash money house without a dollar sign, you know what I'm saying?
Everything's all good in the hood. You got a roof over your head. The hot girls are all over you now. You're drinking gin and juice and smoking the finest marijuana with all the homies from the projects. Life couldn't be any better. But then, all of a sudden, tragedy strikes. You get a letter in the mail stating that you're required to pay the government an ungodly amount of taxes every year just to maintain ownership of your dream home. And that's not including the cost of maintenance. What if there's a leak in the plumbing system? That's going to cost you. What if there's a circuit problem with your electricity? What if you have a lawn and you have to pay some hardworking Latin American every 2 weeks just to make sure you don't get fined by the neighborhood association? Insert Bitcoin, the decentralized digital property that moves at the speed of light, that will one day become just as desirable, if not even more desirable, than real estate, property, investments. Now let's keep it real, folks. Bitcoin may not ever surpass the total global real estate market cap. The consensus by most financial experts is that all the real estate in the world is worth about $300 trillion. Bitcoin may or may not see that market cap. However, it's plausible that Bitcoin can absorb at least 1% of all the total real estate market cap. So that means if just 1% of the worth of all the land in the world dissolves into Bitcoin, we could easily be looking at $150,000 per coin. There are 4 reasons why Bitcoin will be considered just as good as real estate property one day. Reason number 1, there's no maintenance cost involved. As I mentioned earlier, the cost of maintenance on real estate is actually kind of annoying, folks. Maintenance of a property of any sort of significant value can exceed $20,000 with ease. This doesn't include the taxes involved that your state or county will demand on an annual basis. Reason number 2, while real estate property requires some sort of proof of income, Bitcoin does not. You simply get on an exchange with a debit card and buy it, folks. Banks and other financial institutions are kind of like your parents. They only reward you free money based on your previous financial behavior. So let's say, for instance, you took out a loan on a house, right? And you subsequently lost your job due to COVID and you weren't able to make any payments. Well, that sucks for you. Doesn't matter that you were in an ICU bed and didn't have the time to call that third-party lender to pay that $5,000 annual tax payment due at the end of the year. Reason number 3, Bitcoin can be sent anywhere at the speed of light. In contrast to a real estate property, Bitcoin can be sent to anyone, anywhere on the planet at the speed of light. Bitcoin holds value because not only is it a safe haven for your money, it's the most convenient way to send your remittances to your abuela in El Salvador. And the 4th and last reason I got for you, real estate is an investment out of obligation. More often than not, the investment in a home is used as a means of physically protecting your family from cold winters and hot summers. Most millennials probably don't see the need in owning a home outright, especially if most of them are single and they aren't planning on starting a family in the near future. Dave Chappelle, the prophet that he is, probably said it best.
If a man could fuck a woman in a cardboard box, he wouldn't buy a house.
So if you're a nomadic millennial like myself, there probably isn't any practical reason as to why owning a 4-bedroom, 3-bath is the best investment for you at the moment, other than renting it out for passive income. Alright folks, that's all I got for you today. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You know who it is, Atlanta on Smash.